Is my PC going crazy? Too many video sources? Never mind, they're like, let's just put you right in the game. Okay. Well, here we go. This is day 4 of Animal Crossing Island Restart. And today, with Ember. Sleepy Ember Cam. And tomorrow, or Monday, or something like that, we shall have a proper camera set up. Just gonna drill a hole, attach that thing hard connected to the desk. Yeah, Ember is gonna grow up listening to Animal Crossing music. Ember, I'm gonna talk now, okay? You good. You have your own island, did you know? Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 9:55 p.m. this happy Saturday, October 23rd, 2021. Now for today's news. Ember Isle gained a new neighbor today. Have you heard that? Goldie! I'm sure she will be very busy unpacking today, so consider checking in on her. Also, as of this very day, a brilliant fellow by the name of Blathers will be joining us in Ember Isle. Blathers has a keen interest in biology, past and present, and he's here to study Ember Isle. I sincerely hope everyone lends their cooperation. Inquisitive residents should stop by this tent for details. Alright, it's time for our final announcement of the day. For all of you DIY-loving island residents out there, I have a very special announcement. DIY veterans can now take part in a special customization workshop I'm hosting. Learning how to customize will help you change up the look of any DIY project you create. I have no doubt it will broaden your creative expertise. I conduct this DIY workshop inside Resident Services. Curious crafters should stop by. That's all from me. I hope you all enjoy another fine day of luxurious Ember Isle living. Yeah. Okay. Whatever, dude, just don't move the keyboard. The keyboard is holding the cable for the camera for Ember. Are you moving? You hear the phone? You're hiding from the camera? My phone is ringing. Oh no. Hello, this is Tommy from Nook's Credit. I've reached YuPhoenix, right? We've sent the payment to your bank account for 19,000 bells for what you left in the drop-off box. Thank you for using the service. Hope to see you in the shop soon. Alright, let's first look for the star fragments. Oh, or the message in a bottle. But you don't like my style, huh? Should change the outfit. To whoever's into strange bottles. I was just zoning out in the bathtub when a great DIY idea popped into my head that I had to write down. I just had to share it, so I stuffed it into a bottle and floated it to you. Don't tell nobody else about this, you clever pal, Apollo. Oh, I won't tell anyone. About the raccoon figurine? Oh. Here we go. Star fragment. Exquisite. Exquisite. Tanuki shenanigans. That is way more star fragments than I had last time when I did where I was like doing that stuff for an hour straight, making wishes, and I got like 3 the next day. This one actually worked. Damn, that's good. Awesome. Right, I got the bridge. Get an explorer hat. Nice. I gotta change this look. This outfit is not quite kicking it. The only good thing is the golden rose. The rest is questionable. At least in that combination. At least that. Don't pay attention for 1 second, that thing jumps away. Wait, so the other ones didn't move in yet? Why not? Goldie was just faster. Hey Goldie, you brought us luck for Ember. Lest we not forget. Goldie! Look who's here, checking in on me before I've even finished unpacking. As of today, I can start saying that I'm from Ember Isle too. So hello, new neighbor. I'm busy unpacking all day, so why doesn't it look like I've made any real progress at this? Okay, woof. I just need to keep at it. Good job, Goldie. Good job. You were a fine choice. Let's pull this a little away so we can enter her house. Is Goldie male or female? Better scour the beaches some more. We'll talk to him in a moment. Cause there's more star fragments. Whoa. Boss Biscuits, hello. The cuteness? The cuteness is nothing but that. That is the cuteness. By the way, I'd like to say, in the name of Ember, I'm sure she would agree, want to say thanks for everyone to tune in to her little meet and greet here. It's a very sleepy meet and greet. It's because she's been playing most today, actually. She had a travel day, she was at the beach, she was playing. Now she's just tired. I'm sure she's going to be more awake tomorrow. Yeah. Blathers! Oh, a pleasure to meet you. My name's Blathers. I'm exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of this island. Thus, I have come to conduct research, if you will. Could it be that you are YuPhoenix, the personage who chose the location for this tent? Yes. Splendid job indeed. Thanks to you, I was able to alight on this island with a nary ruffled feather. Now, regarding the aforementioned research, truth be told, I'm determined to open a museum and henceforth dwell on this island amongst you. So, should you discover a new type of insect or fish, do be so kind as to bring it here. I plan to exhibit these creatures as well as the ones you gave to Tom Nook in the museum upon its completion. Though I confess there's one smallish problem regarding said museum. That is, I lack the number of exhibits needed to secure permission to open a museum proper. Empty display cases will not do. I'm told display cases was something to display. That is another matter. Which is why you come in. Allow me to explain. You see, it is not only insects and fish I plan to display in my esteemed institution, but fossils too. As it happens, there sits a substantial stretch of land beyond the river. I would bet my pin feathers this primitive plot is flush with the fossils I require. But the river, you say, I can't just hop over it, you say? Silly you, I have a solution as audacious as trying to populate an entirely deserted island. Pardon me while I transmit the vital data to your Nook phone. Oh, is he going to teach me about the vault stick? What the hell do you think I got here? There you see, with wood gathered from Ember, one can make a lengthy vaulting pole. This pole can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go. I sent DIY schematics for a shovel to dig fossils from the ground as well, which brings me to my point. Please cross the river and seek out these ancient relics. My feathers, I have blathered far too long. But let me leave you with this. If I'm to open the museum, I must acquire more items to exhibit, 15 more to be precise. I fervently hope you will donate your precious finds to the cause. Let's get our nice stock of insects and fossils. A vaulting pole. What? You know what? I need to learn how to make a bridge. There's going to be a ceremony, right? Let's do ceremony. Let's do that. Will Ember Cam become a regular thing? Or why not? Well, hello there. Your home now has another room where once there was none. Yes? You can use it for whatever you like. Which brings us to the cost of your remodel. That'll be 348,000 bells. Ah yes, please make your payments using the Nookstop ABD feature as you've done before. As always, it's been ever so nice doing business with you. Yes, yes. Nice. As you might have heard on today's broadcast, I'm now offering a new workshop on customization. I think you'll find a DIY even more fun when you master this skill. I do hope you take me up on this opportunity. About that workshop? What's that? Stretching? A good girl. Good girl. Not boy. Girl. Lady. Ready to dip your toes into the delightful waters of customization? Sure. Yes, that's the spirit. Let's get started. What's happening? I believe a brief explanation about customization is in order. Honestly, it's incredibly simple. First, you'll need the item you want to customize along with the required number of customization kits. Then you customize your items at a workbench. The design or color will change in the blink of an eye. But I believe you'll find this easier to understand once you try it yourselves. Let's get started. Your goal for this session is to make a wooden wardrobe, and then do some customizing. The wardrobe you make, as well as clothes, chests, and other items that store clothing, are quite useful. You can use them to easily change into any clothes you have stored in your home storage. You could use your custom-colored wooden wardrobe to put on your own fashion show. That freedom of expression is just the sort of thing we enjoy here on Ember Isle, You're going to need the DIY recipe for it first. Let me just send it over now. Puppy Cam will make your channel skyrocket. Ember, you gonna get me that Twitch success I was looking for? Without having to do ridiculous things, like, you know, play Fortnite or get a bathtub? Yeah? Cool. Easy. They're all set. So, come see me after you get a new wooden wardrobe, huh? Okay. First. Cheeky. A snail. Raccoon figure, that's amazing. Cutting board looks nice too. Okay. Kinda more like get on cam than be a dude, bro. To be very exact though, you're right. You're right. True way to get big Twitch success? And this is evident talk, given the recent leak. You don't need that bathtub, by the way. You really don't. Not required. More like quite the opposite. Okay. Hey, let's hold a ceremony. For the bridge. Let's go. Bridge ceremony. Now then, welcome to our dedication ceremony honoring Ember Isle's brand new bridge. So excited. Yay. Thank you. I feel like this new bridge is a turning point for the development of our once deserted island. I do hope we can continue making great strides to improve the quality of life in this precious community. I like how Goldie's that too. I can't see Goldie, I'm covering with my face, as always. Everyone, please get ready to join me and bring the ceremony to a close. Also, those wishing to take a commemorative picture, take a picture. Here we go. Well then, with hope for our continued growth and to celebrate Ember Isle's beautiful bridge. Hooray! Excellent. Thank you all. The music is just very sweet when you have the ceremony happening. Okay, wooden wardrobe. Alas, we shovel. Now this is where you put the money tree. Take 10,000 and bury them. Yes. Alright, I ordered clothes. Tammy! I just heard about the new room. Congrats, you wouldn't happen to need a new roommate, would you? Just kidding. Maybe. Anyway, I got you a little room warming gift. It ain't much, but I think you'll dig it. Packing my things. More storage. Happy Home Academy, thank you. My pipe. My other pipe. Nuke mileage program? Got me a thank you? Sure. Bathroom towel rack. Bidet. Stay clean. Stay clean. Oh, wait for this. The style is really gonna come together. I like that animation of like the tape pulling off. It's really bothering me how you can't see it because of this. This is really in the way. Maybe I could, maybe I can make like the camera like down here. Put a bed down there. Works the same way. Same space. It's a small room. What am I doing? Putting on an outfit? Oh yeah. The socks and the shoes. Now we're talking. Holy hell! This is the look. Okay. But we need to change some things. I'm gonna put on the Mario hat, and I think I want to wear pants. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think this is quite a good island look, right? It's kind of fire, yeah. Unless you mean the actual fire. I guess. Star fragment 11? Damn, that's good. I have more storage now, but I should get the next one as well. Next tier. I like how Ember is just sleeping through me talking. That's good. Because we have to check to make sure that she's getting used to and is alright hanging out in here when I stream and talk. Just a bit restricted with the camera cable right now, but that's about it. So, everyone was in agreement we should make a Ember Instagram account. Could be cute, you know, it's a nice way to document her growing up. Hey, yeah, hey, you live on this island? Thought so. I'm from, like, the next island over. My name's Harvey. Glad to meet you, friend. You can call me Harv if you want. Wonder why no one ever does that. It's just a vapor, just fun to say. I'm sorry, got a bit sidetracked there. I came here for a reason. Give me a minute and I'll remember why. Got it. I keep hearing about this island, how much folks dig the scene here. So I thought I'd check it out. I'm gonna start this far out as a collective and I'm looking for ideas. So what's the deal? I heard that this place was deserted, like literally a deserted island. You the honcho that put this place at the head of the class? Wait, this old noodle. Just had a casserole of an idea? You should visit my island. Just at the airport and tell him you want to go to Harv's Island. That's the name of my pad. Groovy, right? Anyway, nice John with you. I'm gonna stroll around and see what makes Ember all tick. He's crazy. He's crazy. Let's check in. Think about it. If you had a stream, okay, that is not my face, okay, actually just this. Just that. Wouldn't that be a great stream? You don't need my face. You got Ember. Oh, you want some more? She has little brown socks and wide shoes. She does. Look at the tail. You see how the tail has like like the little white spot? Amber, have you no shame? Hide yourself. Isn't that good? This is quite exquisite. But let's talk to this chicken. I nearly sprained my creativity. What do you think? What was that? You're not gonna believe it. I made a spooky arc. I was out jogging the other day, and somewhere around the 53rd mile, inspiration just hit me. Or it could have been dehydration. Either way, check it out and stay hydrated. Building was like a hard workout routine, and you know I'm all about sharing my routines. So what do you say? You want to get built making your own spooky arc? Let's go. Right, puppy cam of autumn streams any day. Like you could have a like stream, okay, where it's just a constant like puppy cam or something, and just not the streamer, and that will be much more exciting, I think. Right, Ember? So very sleepy. I like how she's just sleeping on her back, chilling. That's a good sign, right? Right. Okay, there we go. Hello, this is Hand. She's just laying there, staring. Got them hammering. I gotta get out of here. Yeah? Okay, fine, Ember. Time to take some picture. What do you think? The power of the Google Pixel 5. A little bright. You see? Finally, I can use my phone for something that's not just selfies. Exquisite. I like her little eyebrows she's got. She's got these little dots like there, you know, where the eyebrows are. What a good girl. What a good girl. She trying to cover herself? It's like slowly becoming a burrito. She looks very satisfied. She looks so relaxed. So very relaxed. She's gonna grow up to like, I don't know, like 30 centimeters, I think. Not too much, not too tall. Look at that, she's actually covering herself, my god. So talented. Okay. Hey, I'm back. Hold on. Let me... Sure, I can have a button for a camera. Let's see if this is working. I click this. Yeah, see? Now I just need to make it into a button. Button. Doors. Ember cap. All at the push of a button. Excellent. In case she's like sometimes not around, you know, because it's not my dog. It's the family dog. The whole family. And obviously, like, sometimes she'll be hanging out with my mother and stuff like that. Very adorable. Very adorable. Spooky. You spooky? Alright. I can make a spooky arc now. Oh, that looks great. I need an orange pumpkin. Time to get to the pumpkin island. Arch, not arc. Arch. And there's no right or wrong way. Snipe. Lucky. Didn't fall into the water. 10,000 bells. I'm not talking too loud for you, right? No? Okay, good, cool. Excellent. She also like didn't have much issue with like, we already encountered like 2 other dogs and some kids. She was fine. She gave it 1 bark, right? It's like, ruff, and that's it. Some, you know, some territory marking bark. Ruff. And early when she was in the room, I think she was just getting a little, if she wanted to play more, she got a little bored. She was barking and then playing a whole lot. Emba. I know what to do after the stream. We're watching on clips. So that when you showed for the first time, I forgot about doing a clip. Please do. Please do. Take all the clips. One regret I have with Tonya was that we didn't have enough pictures. I mean, we had plenty, but it could always be more, you know? So by the way, another reason why my mother was very pro for the idea to, you know, actually make an Instagram account for her. So we can properly document that and really make ourselves feel like we want to post a lot, take a lot of pictures, keep the memories, you know? It's a nice idea. By the way, we live in an age of smartphones. Take all the pictures, but even better, take videos of friends, your loved ones, etc. You know, all the people that you like. Take all the videos so you remember how they sound when they talk. You remember their attitude, how they moved, and little quirks they had and stuff like that. All those things. Take them now. Or they're gone, like my flimsy stone axe. Like, rather take more than not enough. Because obviously when you have permission, you know, always have permission to take pictures of or videos of things. But if you do, take plenty. What's stopping you? Space? Don't worry. We live in a lucky time and age where we can have tons of pictures and videos saved. I did take lots more of Tonya at her last days. But I would have liked to take even more before that. I went through all the ones I have and made a big gallery of them. Her growing up and stuff like that. But you know, obviously, like when she was very young, I was not living with her yet. So I don't have that many. And I think it would be very beautiful to have them. Don't feel shy to take all the videos, all the pictures. Because, you know, think about it. This thing can fit so many, you know, like, you know, the meme, slaps on phone? This bad boy can hold so many pictures and videos. And I never fill them up, you know? I never fill up the space. Might as well make some use of those goddamn SSDs. And if you still have an HDD, what the hell, get yourself an SSD. They're really cheap these days. Pipe. What got missing? Stone axe? What do I need? Can I move without touching the cable? I need stone axe. For this I need tree branch stone wood. Tree branch stone wood. Let's craft. You know, if she's gonna get in, because you know, if I point this direction, that's where she's actually laying for me. She's there. That is there. Making her an Instagram. So what if she gets popular? You know, I'm sure it's not gonna get to her head. You wanna be a pop star? Was that your plan? Hey, Tom Nook said he wanted something. Wooden wardrobe, right? What if she gets famous? She's still gonna be the same Emma. There's actually plenty of people I know that have pets and made accounts to them. It's very sweet because you can always look back on it. And also in our time and age, it's a nice and easy way to just look at a social media account of your pet instead of just going into your PC storage and look at pictures. There is some, you know, pro and con to all the things. It's gonna be a pop star. Good one. If only I have people that I want to keep it as a memory on my phone, not sound depressing or anything. It could be taken that way, but also think of it another way. I'm sure there's gonna be some people eventually worth like taking all the pictures of, and then it's worth it, and you'll have it. The right time will come. And the right time will come. It's not always now. Sometimes it's soon. You know? Alright, Mr. Nuke. I brought you the thing. About that workshop. Looks like you're ready now with your wooden wardrobe. I think that means it's time for you to customize it. First, I give you some customization kits. Take it, this. Next, pull out your wooden wardrobe and pull out your wooden wardrobe, man. Try customizing it. Sure. I just whip it out, my wooden wardrobe, and then I put some color on it. That's a nice black. But let's make it white. Yeah. I customized a wooden wardrobe. Yes, masterfully done. As you just seen, customizing items is quite easy when you have a customization kit and a workbench. You can take the extras from today as my gift to you. Use them in your future customization projects, As a graduate of my workshop, you'll now be able to buy any kits you need from the shop. Now, for the most part, you can customize furniture or other items you've made as a DIY project. However, some of the mass-market furniture items sold in the shop can also withstand some customization. For example, you might be able to change an item's fabric or add a custom design to it. Figuring out what you can customize and how you can customize it can be a lot of fun. And this concludes my workshop of customization. I hope you enjoyed putting on a fashion show in your home using your custom wardrobe. Now, take a break. I do believe you've earned it. A break? Been streaming for 1.5 hours. You do have a point. About half of the accounts you follow on Instagram are animals? Good. I guarantee that's a better choice than most things you'll find on there. Oh yeah. Fences. Outfits. That's the same outfits, right? Yeah. Shopping. The special goods. Oh, pull-up bar stand. Nice. Hello. KK swing. You know what? We're gonna buy it. It's just always the same at the moment, right? Until I get new ones. Majority of people I follow are mostly from the UK, Germany, Russia. That's also the majority of the people watching my stream. My social media, stream, and YouTube analytics. Germany #1. Nummer 1. Deutschland. Followed by the US of A. Followed by the U of K. And then it's Russia. And then it's other countries in Europe like France, Italy, Belgium, Netherlands, and so on. That's most people watching this stream or follow the social media or watch the YouTube. Mm-hmm. And around 75% of all people watch from smartphones. They watch this stream from a smartphone or watch the YouTube from a smartphone. By the way, hey, have you already considered subscribing to my YouTube today? New episodes going live every single day. Savings balance. Hey, pay from savings. With the cheese money, let's go. Once again, I got free of the news of the Nook. The Nook's news. Well, hello there. I must thank you for the diligent repayment of your home loan. Yes, yes. I must ask, were your payments by any chance motivated by a desire for expansion? Because if so, I have good news. I would be more than happy to extend your credit for further construction. Do please come see me if you'd like to discuss the details more, huh? Let's do it. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About my home. Ready to expand your home, huh? I believe we could add another room to give you a little more space. You'd be talking about a loan of 500,000 bells. You interested? Let's go. Let's go. Wonderful. It occurs to me, this might be a good time for you to consider a new color for your roof. No. Why do you force me to do this? Why are you like this? What else? What should I do? That is a question. I can't think of any more advice to give you. Okay, cool. So now we want to find 15 thingies for bladders. Let's go digging up some corpses. I have 2 weeks to get this island up and running. Alright. More? Oh my. Thought I heard a balloon. All of Horizon Zero Dawn? I believe the final ones are going live tomorrow, I think. Final Horizon Zero Dawn episodes will be live on my YouTube tomorrow. And then it will be Nier Automata for the next week. And then after that, Nier Replicant. After that, Dango Cooking. After that, Final Fantasy VII Integrate, which I'm very excited for, because Final Fantasy VII Integrate is my game of the year. Of last year. No, this year. Can't wait till it comes to PC. Oh, yeah. Like, by now, I have a more concrete view of what are my favorite games, you could say, you know? Like, actually, like, top 10 games list gets more solidified now. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Very special place in my heart. As well as Final Fantasy VII Remake. An impossible game. Almost flawless. Almost. It's a flawed masterpiece, as I like to call it. But I think it's good to be a flawed masterpiece. Seven Remake NPCs, what? Hey, you know, the good thing about PC playing and modding. Please, someone do it. But that's why it's a flawed masterpiece. High Metal Enjoy. Sounds good. On Monday, I'll be going out to have some nice food with my mother, because her birthday is coming up on Monday. Very glad we got to find a puppy that, you know, we're all satisfied with. So she can have one on her birthday. As you might imagine, it hit her pretty much the hardest with Tonya. So now, this is quite good. Yeah, I talked to Harvey already. He told me about his island. He wants to see what the vibe is about. My island. Speaking of visiting, I really want to fly to the UK as well. Been too long. So many places to see, and it's so close by. Did you know that that little Ember up there has a passport? Little Ember has a passport. She can go travel. How crazy is that? Please tell me Horizon's top 10. It might be. It might be. I did really enjoy my time playing Horizon. I really did. Right, Ember? You like Horizon too? Hey, you want to know something cool? In the car, I was playing... Oh yeah, you stretch, okay. In the car, the first song that Ember got to listen to. The very first song that she heard being with me. She might have heard other music before, obviously. But the first song she heard while being within my vicinity was Aloy's theme. From the Horizon Zero Dawn soundtrack. Oh yeah. Pretty good, huh? Now comes the big moment. Can I put pipes down to multiple destinations? Yeah, Julie Elvin has a fantastic voice. I really would have liked to see that concert they had in the Netherlands recently. Just only like 2.5 hours drive for me. What? You needed tickets, and I'm sure you needed vaccination. What brings me here? What if I go in again? Just bring me to the next best one? That does not make sense. What? But why? What? It's random. We know how to navigate the Netherlands on your own? I believe they're pretty good there with English speaking and stuff like that. Pretty sure. A little bit more forward thinking than Germany. Oh, sweet. From the Netherlands? Hey! I am just... Well, I'm an hour away from the actual Netherlands border, but from like... I think I'm like 2.5 hours away from Groningen. Apparently I'm an honest citizen in Groningen. At some point in the past Cinema Bazaar times we've gotten that. It was very random. But I tell you what, some of the very best shows we've ever played were in the Netherlands. Sorry other countries, but truth be told, there's one location in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, called Melkweg. Oh, it's fantastic, seriously. Such a good club. I hope it still exists. And the feel of playing there is just awesome. It's quite horrible for the bus driver to get into the location, but whatever. But the location itself to perform there is amazing. But I do like the more close vibes kind of locations rather than giant stage. And I believe that's, you know, I think it's like a 500 or 1,000 people club. That's pretty good. Pretty big for how more cozy of a feel it actually offers. And you're gonna achieve that kind of atmosphere, you know. Wow, who put this there? Thanks. It's like I'm gifting myself money. You think Ember would like to go travel? Ember, do you want to go to Japan? Oh, I hear balloon. Money rock. IRL stream Japan with Ember. I do want to get myself a very good IRL stream setup for when I get to travel again. Because obviously the last time I traveled there was a little... well... But I tried some options, and I tried some cameras and stuff like that. You either gotta go big cash for a IRL streaming setup, or just don't bother, really. So, I gotta inform myself, but I've got it on my to-do list for once the house is finished and stuff like that. I wanna, as you know, get the... Get the kitchen, the cooking stream setup in the kitchen, which is going to be this room. Get a cool IRL setup, so I can stream on the go. And have good camera quality and be able to see the chat properly and stuff like that. Nice. Paid $300 for a passport? What the hell? Why is it so expensive? America be trippin'. Unity meetup at Natural History Museum. Looks like a fun time. Like we could totally do that. More? You just keep giving me more shooting stars. You're lucky, Ember. You're a lucky puppy. $500 AUD for a passport? I don't even remember. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember how much mine was, but it was definitely not that expensive. One day, I'll get the centipede. I am finally getting a new ID soon. Haven't had an ID for years. 4 years. Remember how the last place I lived at? You know, it was not really meant to be my stay place for a long time, and then turned into like 5 years. But this place now is supposed to be my home for the many years to come. as the nest. I can travel from here and always return here, you know? So finally, time to get an ID that it says I reside here. Alright, by the way, on these mountain cliffs I have flowers and pine trees. So all of the fruit trees are on the lower levels. Should move them somewhere. Give myself a more fruit tree oriented area. Yeah, Noctis, it sounds about right for Germany as well. People have been concerned and curious about deaf person can drives. I do see the concern. Although I think, given how some people drive or the music they're blasting, you might as well be deaf. You're probably better off. Generally, I think it can be better if you're able to hear the traffic. But just being able to, you know, see everything properly, I think that's the key component there. I personally use my ears a lot when I drive, but I also have very good ears. I'm lucky. You know, you gotta lower the volume to park better, to see better where you're parking. I have to change the time of the switch. We need a time change. Rush hours in America can be scary, especially California. Yeah, they can't drive. Of course it's scary. That's the thing about traffic. You know, it's less so your own skill and more the issue that other people aren't skilled. Or simply think they're skilled, but they ain't. They think they can drive, but they can't. And that is a real scary thing. Believing you can do something when you're completely incapable is scarier than someone who just doesn't believe they can do it. Overconfidence in the wrong regard is dangerous. Obviously, saying though, you should believe in yourself, absolutely. But we're talking about safety and traffic here. Now that's the thing where you really gotta be sure you know what you're doing and be careful. If you're not, just take public transportation. It can't be that bad. Unless you're in California, it's really that bad. Someone thinking they can stealth. Yeah, exactly. Give me a moment. I'm thinking of a snappy comeback. I've got nothing. Well. Ember, any help? Left to my own devices. We gotta bring Blathers lots of stuff. 15 different fossils. Let's do it. Let's do it. Blathers. Here's your fossil. Wow. I'd like to mass select items. But how's everyone feeling with the idea when we do comfy streams? You don't get to see my face, but instead you get to see Ember. Comfy stream Ember. I think you'll be in vast agreeing. Didn't move the furniture. I have to wait until I get them. Just for comfy streams? Oh, and I don't want to shave or style my hair. Getting real lazy these days, you know? I'm sure you've noticed, not even dyeing my hair anymore. This is my natural hair color, and there's like some snazzy silver coming through. If I let this actually grow out, I will have that Aldrin hair streak that I asked for. The hairdresser messed up. I'll get my own. Real one. You know? Right. Here we go. Make a donation. All of it. Indeed, there can be no doubt this is a fossil. Incredible, wonderful, remarkable. My intuition was impeccable. There are fossils on this island. But I digress. Back to the matter at Wing. I must assess your fabulous find. Let me see here. Indeed. Hoo-hoo. After some consideration, it can be safely declared this fossil to be a stegotail. My feathers, what a fabulous fossil. The stegotail would be a sizable step towards opening the museum. I wonder, would you perhaps consider donating this ancient relic to the cause? Absolutely. How wonderful, add this to our collection with the utmost haste. I never thought I'd lay eyes upon such a well-preserved stegotail. Dear me, might I give you a short presentation to the topic? I know I am quite knowledgeable, you know. Yes. Alright. You can't talk about Stegosaurus without talking about the distinctive diamond-shaped plates on its back. These plates, while made of bone, were not actually connected to the animal's skeleton. They simply grew out from the skin remarkably enough and were up to 2 feet tall and similar wide. It's not clear exactly how the plates were arranged or what they were for, yet more mysteries of the ancients. And that's what I have to say about that. Anywho. Amazing. I like dinosaur knowledge. Give me more. I hope you're all excited for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'll be playing that soon. It's coming out on November 11, I think. Jurassic World Evolution 2. Let's go for some big appraisal here. Yes. Vanilita, hello. Cheers. Wait, no more fossils? It's a butterfly. The horror, the repugnance. Good heavens. Katie doll. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you. And from Ember. Thanks as well, right? Right, Ember? Right? I beg your pardon. Bugs, I do detest them. Still, there's much I can tell you about the insect you apprehended, if you insist, that is. Sure. See, in that case, a common butterfly would have you believe it is but a beautiful friend flitting prettily about the flowers. But I say, they may seem innocent, things with their pretty white wings, but they hide a dark side. The common butterfly caterpillar is called a cabbage worm, you see, and it's a most voracious pest. The ravenous beast chew through... Cabbage? What? You dreaming? Am I dreaming? You chasing a bunny? Get that bunny. Chase it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get that stretch in. Good work. You know, it's always good to chase some dream bunnies, right? The noise, a little high-pitched squeak, like that. You know when they like twitch with their like paw a little bit? Little dreams. Puppy dreams. We need 13 more. Assess fossils. Alright, you assess them first and then you get them. Okay. One by one, we want to hear the stories. Iguanodon tail. Iguanodons had little thumbs. There were little spikes. He's gonna tell us about it. Yes. Tell me about it. Talk to me. Lathers. I require knowledge. Ah, that graceful ballerina of the Cretaceous, the Iguanodon. When I say it was graceful, I mean by the rather low bar set by other large herbivores. Apparently it would nimbly dodge the attacks of predators and fight back with its thumb claws. It could even walk on two legs when it wanted to. Truly, it was the most elegant and lithe of dinosaurs. And that's what I have to say. Hell yeah. Give me more knowledge. Mm-hmm. Oh, a pachi. Wow, this is fantastic. Pachycephalosaurus was, to be blunt, not the brightest star in the dinosaur firmament. What I mean is, with its incredibly thick skull, some 10 inches thick in spots, it didn't have much room for, well, for brains. Its brain was likely quite small, but at least it was extremely safe in its bony prison. My skull is nothing but a prison. I'm caging this knowledge. Oops, wrong one. Blathers, I need to assess. I know, Blathers. Let's go. Ass. Take it. A T-Rex torso? Let's go. I'd say that T-Rex is the 800-pound gorilla of the dinosaur world, but it likely weighed well over 9 tons. This fearsome chap is practically synonymous with the word dinosaur, and for good reason. At up to 42 feet long with banana-sized teeth, it was one of the largest carnivores ever to walk the earth. It's unclear how fast T-Rex was since estimates were vary wildly. I'm just relieved that we'll never have to escape one. Because after all we have is their bones and the expectation, understanding of overall our understanding by now of biology, of how things function, such as humans and animals, to understand how a dinosaur might have accelerated and stuff like that. The things you can tell from things like finding bones, and yet you can't even tell what a woman wants to eat when you ask them. Incredible how far we've come, truly. A Dimetrodon skull, nice. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Ah yes, Dimetrodon. Not actually a dinosaur, despite what some people may tell you. This reptile, not dinosaur, is most famous for the large sail-like organ on its back. Said organ was likely useful in regulating its non-dinosaur body temperature. Reptiles are known to be cold-blooded, but there's some debate as to whether dinosaurs were too. Dimetrodon surely was. And that is what I have to say. Get some more. Assess all the fossils. I will assess fossils and you just... Behold, Ember. Found Amber with an A. Not too different, but still different. Alright. Amber is formed from the sap of ancient trees that hardened over time. Because of its beauty, it has often been traded and used as jewelry throughout history. You agree? However, individual specimens may contain ancient plants or insects trapped inside them. These are valuable resources for learning about ancient eras, such as when the dinosaurs roamed. I've got a very cool little amber sap thing. Got it as a gift when I was a kid. White, pink, or yellow lilies. Go with white. Oh, I'm sorry, Cheesy Weenie. It took me 1 minute to reply your question. Apologies. Dear me. And I'm actually planning with my mother to check out all the restaurants in our area, because we live like in a holiday area where they have plenty of nice restaurants. I'm like, how about we every weekend we go out once together to eat and check them all out until we find the best. Oh, saber-tooth. Man, I'm hungry. You're not hungry, are you? She had plenty of food. Wonderful. Chief actor in my most terrifying nightmares, this saber-toothed tiger was a mighty predator of long ago. His most famous feature of obviously its razor-sharp 8-inch long fangs. I'm sorry, this is so unprofessional of me. While no one has ever seen a living specimen for some 10,000 years, we must remain ever vigilant. You never know. Friday night, early, movies, dinner. That's a good plan. I'll do something similar with my mother. I mean, she doesn't want to go to the movies because she wouldn't want to watch an English movie. And in general, they're not crazy about cinema. But at least, you know, go to a restaurant, take a nice beach walk with Ember. My plan is to take her to the beach every day. Well, given the weather, obviously. But, you know, in best case, have her get enough free roam outside. Let's just get Blathers all working. And we good. Brachioscal. Yes, let's go. Brachiosaurus, whose name means arm lizard, was one of the largest herbivores dinosaurs. Due to its long front legs and elongated neck, it seems to have specialized in eating plants up high. Alas, in order to support its large size, it likely needed to eat more or less every waking hour. What a ferocious forager it must have been indeed. And that it was, and that's what I have to say. Okay. 6 more? I have 6. They're different ones. Depends. What is this? Parasaur. Mm-hmm. Goody hoo. Parasaurolophus, I like to think of it as the beast with the golden tones. You see, the 3-foot structure of hollow bone atop its head may have been an elaborate noisemaker. As it died in the feathers optimist and music fan, I like to think it serenaded the late Cretaceous. And that's what I have to say. You know, Parasaurolophus, they had like this funny horn and like a beak-like face. Beaker. Oh, by the way, I totally did pre-order that Final Fantasy Heroes and Villains vinyl. I needed it. It's amazing. Ankylotorso. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get it. Oh, Ankylosaurus was the herbivore hero, the grazing gladiator, the vegetarian barbarian of antiquity. Between its club-like tail, heavy armor, and honest-to-goodness spikes, it was a formidable beast. Can you keep a secret? I've even heard recent theories that it actively attacked predators. Can you imagine such behavior in a herbivore? It simply beggars the imagination. Gotta treat yourself sometimes. Especially if you can also use that then to have cool music for the stream at the start. That's the plan. You must have a vinyl player and we can listen to it while we have a little chat before we jump into the games. Diplopelvis. Maybe more merch leading up to Endwalker? Oh. Danger. Hey, if you're looking forward to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, I'll be streaming it when Endwalker happens. I can't touch it until I'm a Reaper, okay? I need to be a Reaper. Good old Diplodocus, what would we do without you? This dad fellow embodied all the best in dinosaurs. Those sturdy legs, that magnificent tail, and above all that extraordinary neck. Did you know that its center of gravity was such that sitting upon its hind legs was probably easy? What's more, paired with its long neck, this ability greatly increased its reach for eating plants. Best of all, Diplodocus probably grew its entire life having no adult size. Would that we were also gifted. Never stop growing? Danger. A sash. Staggered torso? I had a tail earlier, right? Our ears and noses never stop growing. Very true. Very true. Let's see if there's new knowledge. Oh no. No new knowledge. Oh, shame. Ah. Random crick in the neck. Nice. Getting old. Tile. You can have it, but we don't need your knowledge. We already know it has banana teeth. Imagine it actually had banana teeth. Was that one more? Let's go. Oh yeah. Akisaurus tail. Take it. The Pachycephalosaurus is complete already? Oh, amazing. Pachy looks really cool. No brain, but really cool. Eliana, thank you. Thanks very much for the 100 bits. Ember does appreciate it too. Right, Ember? When I say Ember, you think of the mascot. Well, we've got mascot Ember and we've got a puppy Ember. Even though the flicker is a little weird. I'm starting to notice the flicker. Let me see if I can adjust it. Hold on. Hey, Liana, thanks for another 100 bits. Powerline frequency, anti-flicker. Oh god, that just made it more. Oh. Well, that kind of fixed it. It's the auto exposure. Makes it flicker. Okay. Well, there we go. That works. Hey, Noctis Luna, thanks for hanging out. Puppy Ember is better? I mean, I agree. But don't tell, Mascot Ember. Will take some adjusting. I was thinking of changing, potentially changing Mascot Ember. Get her look proper. You know? Get the eyebrows working. Mascot Ember with some more... I mean, it's got significant eyebrows, but I think more Ember-like eyebrows. Dot brows, yeah, like the little... It's got the diamond from Tonya, and then get the eyebrows from real Ember. Oh. Alright, we're gonna get museum ready. That camera is... Whoa, look at that. Because of the exposure. Oh my god. This is gonna take some adjusting. This camera is gonna take some adjusting. Anonymous something or other. Why indeed. You know, right now I'm playing through my capture card preview window instead of screen connect. I notice the delay so hard. It feels like everything's slow-mo. Oh my god, Cheesy! Puppy! Message from Cheesy from Raddyville. What'd you get? What'd you send? In the box. A Lily record player. Let's put it up. I don't have any tunes yet, but... soon I'll get tunes. Like in real life when I have my record player, and maybe Puppy Ember is gonna like that. Hopefully. The delay is crazy when you do it like this. Crazy! Alright. I think I've done all I could / wanted to do on my island today. Next day is gonna be house expansion, museum, villagers moving in. Pretty solid. Good work. I could do like the rearranging of the trees, but not today. Not today. I'll be finishing it here early. I know it's a very short stream, but this was more or less a stream, so you could hang out with Puppy Ember a little bit. But I think it's time I bring Puppy Ember to my mother, so she can actually properly sleep there, since I'll be up all night. You know, still have some work ahead of me. Because you want some YouTube content. Actually, I don't know if you want it, but I want to put it on there. Yeah. And a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm working on that you hopefully get to see very soon. Lots of work all the time. But, you know, you enjoy it in the end. Probably makes it worth it. Yeah. And then if I'm lucky, I finally get to play some Final Fantasy XIV tonight to advance the story, so I can be ready for Shadowbringers. And Walker. I'm playing through Shadowbringers. That's what. That's what. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's save it up. Continue tomorrow. I think tomorrow.